911 dispatchers receive 240 million calls per year, an average of 7.6 calls every second. Amongst the millions that come through, some are unforgettable. Here are the most memorable calls of 2022. In January 2022, Julio Cesar Segura stood outside a Chevron gas station convenience store in the Orchards area of Clark County, waiting for the most opportune time to rob them. He went into the store, held a gun at the clerk, and demanded all the cash.
911, how can I help you?
Hi, I work at the Chevron at 117th, and I just had an armed robbery.
Okay. How long ago was this?
Literally 30 seconds ago.
Okay. What kind of weapon?
It was a handgun. Looks like a Glock.
What did he say? Did he take anything?
He said, give me all the money in the register, and was pointing the gun at my chest.
Okay.
Segura drove away in a Mercedes he had stolen from a dealer in Yakima, intending to flee to Seattle. However, all did not go as planned. A police pursuit started, eventually turning to an on-foot chase after police used spike strips to stop the vehicle after leaving the freeway near the battleground. The suspect abandoned the car and ran away. Shortly after, a second 911 call came in from Dawnese Sahota, wife of Vancouver police officer Donald Sahota, who called when Segura had rung their doorbell, saying he needed help and wanted to make a call.
And how can I help you?
There's a stranger at our door saying he just crashed his car and he needs us to call somebody, but he's very suspicious and we hear a bunch of sirens in the background.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Yes, please.
Give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah, my husband's a police officer. He's at the door with him right now.
Okay, can you give me a description of him by chance?
No, I'm in the other part of the house.
Okay, so no description at this time. Okay, and let's see here.
He's talking to him at the front door right now.
Okay, all right, do you guys keeping the door closed?
My husband has the door open. He's a police officer and he is armed.
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do is, could you have him close the door, and can I get a description from him? We're looking for someone in the area, and so that's why.
I'm sure that's who it is.
Yeah, I think so too. So, if you're able to, please close the door and get a description if you can.
No, they're looking for somebody, honey.
Yeah, I need
They're on the line.
I need a description as soon as possible.
Yep, please. It's him. We need a description. He's Latino male. I'm just not comfortable.
Yeah, I understand. So Hispanic male, black hair, 5'5". Any other descriptors for him, like clothing?
He's trying to keep him here. Oh my gosh, they're in an altercation. You have to get to our house from 8.
Yeah, they're coming as fast as they can. Okay, keep that door closed. Okay, keep that door closed. We have your address.
You can't get to my house from 219th Street.
Okay, and where exactly can they get to your house from? Just want to make sure.
239th Street.
Get to house.
I need to find some handcuffs. He's got them on the ground.
Your husband has them on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so restrained on the ground?
Yes, and I don't know where handcuffs are right now.
Okay. Just keep me as updated as possible, okay?
You have to get here from 239th Street.
Yeah, I let them know. Get to the house from 239th Street, okay? Keep me updated.
God damn it. He's in a fight with him right now.
Okay, just keep me updated.
Oh, hang on. I gotta call my...
They're moving in now, okay?
I need to call my son-in-law.
Well, you just keep me on the line until they make contact, okay? They're moving in now.
You have to call my son-in-law, Devin Petunia, please. Oh my God.
You want me to call them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get the information when they're done. Okay, I just want to.
He's fighting with him right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my God.
Yeah, I want you to keep your safe distance. Okay, they're coming in now.
No, I can't. I have to go help him. Oh my God.
I know it's unsafe. Okay, do you see any gun on the suspect at all, or is it just your husband?
He's reaching for something right now. My husband has him. He's in white. My husband is on the ground with him. Yes, the officers are here.
Okay, let me know when the officers have him, okay? They're coming in. Okay, let me know what's going on.
He's hitting my husband.
Okay, so they're coming in. Okay.
Oh my God, he's trying to get her.
What's going on? Hello? Hello? Gunshots. Gunshots. Hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Okay. No. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. Come on.
Hello?
Oh my God.
Come on. That's okay.
This is my husband.
I don't know. We're going to get here. Come on. Let's just fall over that.
Hello?
At one point, the suspect walked away from the couple's front door and appeared to be heading off the property, but came back when Donald Sahota stepped outside to talk to him. Segura would later tell police that he had started to leave, but the man opened the door, so he turned back and approached, thinking he might get some assistance. Sahota allegedly said, "Oh wait, I might be able to help you," then stepped out of the house with a gun, identified himself as a police officer, and told him he would make a citizen arrest. In quick succession, one man took another to the ground in the driveway of the home. Aerial video shows a dark item falling to the driveway's pavement as the two continued to wrestle a couple of feet away. Segura was able to break free, stood up, and ran to the front door after stabbing the off-duty officer 3 times, prompting Sahota to pick up his gun and chase the suspect. At that exact moment, deputies responded and tried to stop a fight between 2 men in the driveway. Masses of information poured in, including the call, police radio dispatches, and aerial video. Sadly, none of it helped determine who the officer or the suspect were. Within 4 minutes of the 911 call, Clark County Sheriff's Deputy Jonathan Feller pulled up and shot 52-year-old Donald Sahota 3 times with a .223 caliber rifle, killing him. This was the first on-duty police fatality in Vancouver since 1883. After the shots were fired, Segura exited the home, walking backward as instructed with his hands in the air. He complied with commands to get on the ground and was arrested. The sheriff's deputy said he fired after seeing Sahota grab a gun in the driveway and race to the porch, kicking the front door, and mistook him for the suspect. Vancouver Police Chief James McLevane spoke out for the first time since the shooting.
Don was really just a great man. Honest, kind, loved to help people. He was a great son, wonderful father, and husband.
He also delivered a message from Sahota's family.
While police officers are heroes, they are also human. Being a law enforcement family, we understand that this is one of the hardest jobs in the world, often involving split-second decisions that mean life or death. We would like everyone to know that we hold no ill feelings toward the Clark County Sheriff's Office or the deputy involved in this tragedy, and hope others can show them grace as well.
During the investigation, records and videos of the night showed new details as to how the confusion happened. Segura was arrested and faces 3 first-degree murder charges, 1 for each stab wound, and a first-degree kidnapping charge that accuses him of grabbing at Sahota's wife while pushing his way into the home. In an interview with investigators, Segura said, "It was crazy because I just asked a cop to help me run from the cops." In media interviews, his mother, Eva Segura Mendoza, expressed her shock as Segura had never done anything like this before. She says although he struggled with his mental health, he did what he could to help her, including paying rent.
¿Qué lo llevó a hacer eso? Es lo que no. Todo estaba bien, todo. O sea, no entiendo. A lo mejor.
He wasn't okay. Maybe that's why he acted like this time.
Esta vez sí.
She also apologized to the officer's family for her son's role in the tragedy. Feller was placed on administrative leave, as is standard in fatal shootings by law enforcement officers.
The Clark County District Attorney's Office later released the investigation files to the deputy. Here, he retells the events of the night. Feller often had to pause, crying throughout.
So I pulled up to the front of the house, and I see a person who generally matches the last update that I had. Tan skin male, white-black combination of shirt and jeans. That person is running back towards what I can see as a gun laying on the ground. As I pull up, that person reaches down and gets for the gun. As he does that, he looks right at me. But it's all very fluid, very fast. Looks at me, reaches down, grabbing the gun, takes a hold of the gun, and runs back to the house. I gave him commands to get on the ground. I didn't see any response from those commands. He's actively trying to get in the door. I'm not sure if he's trying to kick it, if he's trying to beat on it. I can see that he's trying to get in. So I believed that if that person got in that house, they would kill them. And I had to stop that person from getting in and hurting those innocent people.
After Sahoda's death, the partner and parents of a man killed in 2020 by Clark County Sheriff's Office deputies during an undercover drug sting filed a federal wrongful death lawsuit against the agency and deputies involved, one of whom was Feller. 21-year-old Kevin Peterson Jr. was shot and killed on October 29, 2020 by 3 Clark County deputies after he ran from a drug sting with a gun in the unincorporated community of Hazeldale. The lawsuit claims that Clark County's failure to terminate discipline or retrain Feller led to Sahoda's death. Some outlets say the Lower Columbia Major Crimes Team in Cowlitz County is continuing to investigate the shooting of Sahoda by Feller, while others say he has been cleared. On February 9, 2022, hundreds of first responders and citizens attended a procession and memorial for the fallen officer, Donald Sahoda. Inside his memorial were words of love and gratitude, as well as a state send-off.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Some of my earliest memories involve my dad working as a police officer. Late night call-outs were not uncommon in our household, as he was off to prevent or investigate the latest tragedy. Though the sacrifice of time with my father was hard to understand back then, I am so proud today of the career that he had and the amount of good that he did. Outside of law enforcement, my dad could often be found spending time outdoors, protecting our natural environment. He cleaned up trash, saved baby rabbits and birds, taught me how to fish. He loved the ocean. He was my scuba dive buddy on just about every vacation we took. He was a protector through and through, for me and everyone else, and I felt that I would always be safe with my dad around. When his hair began to turn gray and he grew out a beard, we affectionately called him Battle Santa. Because that's who he was. This happy, jolly guy that would do anything to help and protect others, including laying down his own life.
Tamara Reed was watching TV just before 10 p.m. when she noticed her neighbor's lights were off, which was unusual. So she walked across the street and saw flames coming from the house. Terrified, Reed ran back to her home to grab her children and a fire hose.
Fire rescue out. What is the address of the emergency? Okay, ma'am, repeat, listen, okay, I'm gonna get some help started. Repeat the address for me. Okay, where's the fire, ma'am? I'm getting help started. Okay, is everybody getting out of the house? You can't see? Okay, I've got help started, ma'am. They're coming. Ma'am, are you still inside of the house? You're stuck? Okay, they're coming. There's somebody still inside of that house? Huh? Okay. Okay, ma'am, are you able to listen? They're coming. Are you inside of a room? Where are you? You're in the bathroom? Okay, listen. Are you in the bathroom? Okay, it's the second floor? You're on the second floor in the bathroom? Okay. Okay, they're coming. Okay, listen. Ma'am, listen. Are you able to block the... Ma'am, listen. Ma'am. Okay, Jennifer. Ma'am, can you block the smoke from coming in? No, ma'am, I can't. Okay, try your best to block. Use the towels or something like that to block the smoke from coming in. They're coming. Ma'am, they're coming. Try your best to remain calm. Stay on the line with me and remain calm. They're coming. They're coming. I promise you. Ma'am, they're coming right now. They're coming. Get low. Can you get low to the ground? Okay, can you get lower? Okay, back away from it. Do the best you can. Okay, you said you're on the second floor in the bathroom. Is that correct? Okay, I'm letting them know now. Listen, they're almost there. Okay, keep the door closed. Okay, they're coming, ma'am. They're on scene right now. They're coming to you. They're coming, ma'am. They're coming to you right now, ma'am. They're coming. Just hang in there, ma'am. Okay, can you stay away from it? Okay, ma'am. Do you have any towels that you can use to cover up your nose so you can breathe? Anything you can use? Anything around you? Okay, okay. Are you just hang in there, okay? Stay with me, ma'am. Okay, try to stay calm. No, try to stay calm. You can do it, ma'am. Hang in there. Stay calm. Cover your nose with your shirt. Do anything you can, ma'am. I can't breathe. They're coming, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. They're coming. They're coming, ma'am. Are they in 1102? Ma'am, you're in 1102 West 13th, right? Ma'am? Ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am? There's still somebody up in there, I think. Command, your units come from 12 up there. Ma'am, if you can talk to me, are you still there? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Hang in there. They're coming to you now. I can hear them. I think they're making the entry into the bathroom. I got a line going upstairs in the main door right now. They're very close to her.
The neighbors tried their best to get into the house in the 1500 block of 21st Street West on North Side, but the smoke, fire, and burglary bar doors were holding them back. No one could get in until the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department arrived. Firefighters pulled 3 people from inside the home, 2 very young children under 10 years old and an elderly woman in her 70s, and they were taken to the hospital. She was later identified as 78-year-old Geneva Campbell. A local pastor said the victim had just had some medical procedures to help with swelling in her legs and couldn't get around. She was alone with her grandchildren. Campbell was pronounced dead in the hospital days later. The children were said to be in critical condition. Weeks later, the children's mother, Tiffany Height, said they were recovering. Her daughter, Stephanie, is just 2.5 years old, and her son, Derek, is 4. Stephanie was taken off the ventilator, but Derek was still on it. A GoFundMe page was set up to help the family rebuild. In February, Height wrote, "Thanks everyone who have donated. It's truly a blessing. My son is currently in Shands, Gainesville. He are undergoing surgery for skin grafts. My daughter is doing fine, but we are seeking therapy, so continue to please pray for our family for total healing. Investigators don't suspect foul play."
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Can I get an ambulance, please?
Is the patient breathing?
Struggling.
Okay, is the patient awake?
Yeah.
Alright, just tell me exactly what's happened.
She's finding it difficult to breathe.
Alright, are you with her at the moment?
Yeah.
Just going to ask a few questions, but they're not delaying the help. How old is she?
Mum, how old are you? 50? 56.
Okay. Is that her in the background speaking to you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, does she have difficulty speaking between breaths?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have any flu-like symptoms as well?
Do you have any flu-like symptoms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And is she completely alert?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm organising help for you now. Just stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay? So we will get an ambulance out to you as soon as possible or as soon as we have an ambulance available.
Okay.
We are very busy this morning, but we will be there with you as quick as we can, all right? Some of the wait times have been up to and around an hour, but we're planning to get there just as quick as we can do for you. Ambulance system.
Hiya,
Breathing.
she's struggling now.
Okay.
I have called an ambulance.
Is the patient awake?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me exactly.
Sorry, say that again.
Tell me exactly what happened.
She's struggling to breathe.
Okay.
She's not dying. She's just. I think she's struggling.
Okay. I'm organising help for you now, so stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
Okay, we're very busy and we aim to be with you as soon as possible or as soon as we have an ambulance available. Currently, it's likely it could be over an hour and a half, but that's from your first call.
Right.
Okay?
Is there anything I can do in the meantime?
In the meantime, yeah, just keep reassuring her, okay?
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Kind of, yeah. I've already logged the call.
Is the patient awake?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you've already called for an ambulance, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patient's
condition's
mouth
got
is going
worse.
all white.
Sorry?
Patient's mouth's going all white. She's probably going to die.
Just stay on the line with me, okay? So just tell me exactly what's happened.
Sorry, say that again.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
She's struggling to breathe.
Okay. Thank you. Just getting this all updated, okay. So, I can see that some help has been arranged. We are just extremely busy, okay? You need
No,
to calm
they're
down. Keep reassuring her, okay?
They're coming, they're on the way, they're here, and they'll be here in a couple of
Tell her to
minutes.
concentrate on her breathing instead of shouting, okay?
Yeah, just concentrate on your breathing. I told you. Deep breath.
Okay.
Deep breath.
Just when
You
you think
can't.
she's getting
Stop
worse,
thinking
I
about
will
it.
need to re-triage her, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, just stay on the line.
Deep breathe.
Do this, alright?
You can do it. Dana, relax.
Patient breathing?
No.
Right, so
I don't know. She's lost a lot of breath.
Tell me exactly what's happening.
We lost the call half an hour ago. She can't breathe. Bina, relax. Just relax.
Is that her screaming?
She can't breathe at all now.
Her screaming? What's the address of the emergency? Listen to what I'm asking. Is that her screaming?
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me exactly what's happened.
She's not been able to breathe for the past hour.
Okay.
She's been struggling.
Are you with her right now?
Yeah.
How old is she?
56.
Alright, okay. So I'll put all that further information in. Alright. I do need to hang up now. Let's take another call.
Is there any way that I can help her breathing in the meantime?
No, we just say watch her and look for any changes, okay?
Okay, alright.
Alright, okay. If she becomes less awake and vomits, quickly lay her on her side, and if she gets worse in any way, just call us back immediately for further instructions.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
In January 2022, 56-year-old Bina Patel screamed, "I'm going to die," while she waited an hour for an ambulance. Her son, 28-year-old Akshay Patel, called 999 6 times that day. Akshay shared a home with his mother in Ashton-under-Lyne, Lancashire. He said he realized she was unwell when she shouted for him at 2:15 a.m. The 28-year-old could tell Bina was having difficulty breathing. Eventually, it was too late.
Ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
No!
Is the patient breathing?
No!
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I rang an hour ago for an ambulance, and she was difficultly breathing. Now she's dead. Dead. My mum's dead. Thank you for the ambulance. Appreciate it.
Right, okay. Just stay on the line, okay?
Recalling the events of that terrible night, Akshay said he couldn't tell his mother about the incredibly long wait times. He tried to take her to the hospital himself, but Bina couldn't stand up or get downstairs. The panicked son could only stop his mother from falling over again. He said, "The only way I can describe it is, imagine someone holding you underwater. There's not much you can do." Following later investigations, the 28-year-old doesn't believe that his first 5 calls were taken seriously by call handlers. It seemed as if it was only after the 6th call that an ambulance was dispatched, arriving 5 minutes later. When paramedics finally arrived at 3:27 a.m., almost an hour after Akshay's initial call, they tried to revive Bina, but their attempts sadly failed. She had first suffered from a blockage in her heart, which caused a stroke and then a heart attack. A horrific series of events that her son had to watch heart-wrenchingly. Akshay told the media he would hold those responsible for his mother's death accountable, but the outcome is unknown. Weddings can be drunken parties, but this one ended tragically.
Winter Park 911. Hi, yes, I'm at. I have a very irate, drunk guest. He has no shirt on. He's on the outside of the building. He's trying to beat people up. He's yelling. He's very drunk.
Hang on. You're giving me way too much. You're right. There's an intoxicated guest there. Is that correct?
Yes, he's being violent.
Is he white, black, Hispanic?
He is white, maybe Hispanic. He has a black-white beater on.
Okay, black tattoos. Anything else?
Sorry, black pants and a black shirt. Sorry, was you out?
Okay, and where at the facility is he?
So, on the side by the dumpsters, it is the east side of the building right by the lake.
The east side of the building by the lake?
Yes. Yes. He's starting to shove people's heads and beat people up. So he's
shoving people's heads and starting to try to hit them?
Yes. It's older ladies and stuff, yeah.
Okay, has he brandished or mentioned any weapons?
No.
Can you still see him?
Yes.
What's he doing now?
He's grabbing an older woman and shoving her. Is he with this party? Does he have a weapon? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's getting bad. So they're just saying for me to move away because people are making him mad. Anybody of authority is making him angry.
Okay. Is anyone injured?
Possibly. Yeah, he's grabbing people's necks and like it's an older woman. I think it's his mom. 2 people he puts in the floor. He's outside the building, right outside the door by the ballroom. So there's a vendor loading dock where there's an Arthur's Catering truck. That's where they'll want to come. There's a big Arthur's Catering truck, and if they come there, that's where I'm standing. I can show them where it is.
By the Arthur's Catering truck?
Yes, exactly. It's the loading zone right by the dumpsters and the electric vehicle charging stations.
That's where you're located?
Yes, yes. Okay, I hear the sirens, yeah. So, yeah.
I'm going to keep you on the phone until I know they can find you because it's dark and pretty busy there.
Yes, thank you so much. The cops are coming. Just stay far away. No. Yeah. Okay, okay, the cop is here.
Okay, he's with you?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Winter Park Police have released body camera video of the circumstances that led to a man being shot and killed at a wedding. Daniel Knight, the bride's uncle, is seen surrounded by other guests at the Winter Park Event Center on Morris Boulevard on February 19, 2022. 2 officers responded and were directed to the 39-year-old who was reportedly battering guests. As officers approached, police say Knight's sisters were trying to calm him. The first clip is from the perspective of the first officer.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
It's his first wedding.
Back up.
Back up. First wedding. It's his
Back
first
up.
wedding.
Shut up.
Listen,
Back
it's his
up.
first wedding.
Back up. Back up. Move out of the way.
From Officer 1's body camera, Knight is seen punching him in the head, knocking him to the ground. Police say Officer 1 was left unconscious. With Officer 1 down, Officer 2 deploys his taser at the man, but it has no effect.
Put your hands by your back now. Put your hands.
Knight then punches Officer 2 in the head, knocking him to the ground, and police say he continued to strike that officer in the head after the officer was down. At that point, the body camera video from Officer 2 shows him roll over and discharge his firearm 7 times at Knight, striking and killing him. Witnesses are heard screaming and telling police to call for an ambulance. Officials said police rendered medical aid to Knight until medics arrived and took him to the hospital, where he died. Winter Park Police say FDLE asked them to wait and release the body camera videos until all 100 witnesses to the incident had been interviewed. The investigation is ongoing. Black Lives Matter Restoration Polk Inc. stood behind the family and their lawyers, saying in a statement that Knight's death was unjustified. The group claims the body cam videos were edited. A spokesperson said, "Daniel Knight did not deserve to die. His children should not be fatherless. His fiancée should not have lost her soulmate. His parents should not have to bury their son. His siblings should not have lost their brother. And most of all, this entire situation has devastated Daniel's family and friends and shook the entire community." Meanwhile, Florida Gulf Coast University's professor of forensic studies, Dr. David Thomas, said the shooting was justifiable since the officers were already down. However, he added that the police's de-escalation attempts weren't perfect. The Winter Park Police Department says the 2 police officers involved have a combined 47 years of experience. The officer who shot Knight remains on administrative duty, while the officer who was struck is back on full duty. The family has been adamant that the shooting was not justified, saying the 39-year-old was dead within 3 minutes of the police arriving. Witnesses and family members refute the police statement that an officer was knocked unconscious. Knight's mother, Patricia Keeby, said, "My son did not deserve that. He did not deserve to be killed that way." Keeby said allegations that the man assaulted her were untrue, adding that she has no bruises. The bride, Janisha Paul, struggled to speak through tears. She said when she was growing up, Knight was always there with her and so sweet and caring. Paul recounted the traumatic event that ruined a day she had been looking forward to for months. His blood was all over the bride's wedding dress. In March 2022, an emergency operator received a devastating call from an airboat attraction guest in Southwest Florida. The caller reported that a tiger had attacked a 48-year-old employee.
Collier County 911. What is the address of your emergency?
I'm at Wooten Animal Farm, the airboat ride, and I think another guy's calling you. The man's just been attacked by a tiger. He needs a dust off.
Okay, what is the address there? Do you know?
Hang on just a second.
Okay.
What's
and
the address?
You're at Wooten Airboat?
What's the address? I have no clue what the address. Okay, it's at Wooten Airboat Rides.
Okay.
And it's on US 41.
Okay, one moment. And he was attacked by a tiger?
Yeah. And the tiger's still in the enclosure. Everybody's safe, but you're gonna need a helicopter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is the male awake?
He's awake.
Is he breathing?
He is breathing. There's 3 gentlemen in the enclosure with him. I'm a guest.
Okay. And where is the male at? Is he still in the enclosure with the tiger?
They are still. No. He's outside of the enclosure. He got out, but the tiger got him.
Okay. One moment. Okay. What kind of injuries does he have?
Looks like he's got arm injuries. Yeah, his left arm is pretty mangled.
Okay. One moment.
His legs look okay. He's alert.
Okay. How old is he?
He looks to be about 50 years old.
Okay.
Maybe 45.
Okay. Is the bleeding controlled to his arm?
I don't see any vascular bleeding, but he is mauled pretty good.
Okay. He's
in the grass, so I can't tell. But there's a lot. It doesn't look vascular to me right now.
Is it serious bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in danger of losing his arm.
Okay.
Hang on, guys. I was a combat lifesaver in the Army. You mind if I jump in? All right.
Do you have something that you can use?
I'm a combat lifesaver in the Army. I can help. Yeah.
Okay. You have something you can use as a tourniquet?
Yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Real bad bleeding. No, he doesn't have any vascular bleeding. I don't even think we need a tourniquet. We are down to the tendon, though.
Okay.
Calm down. You're okay.
All right. What is your name, sir?
You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, buddy.
Okay.
And look, both arms. We're down to the tendon and the muscle.
Okay, on both arms?
We do not have any red bleeding.
Okay. So
nothing to put a tourniquet on.
Okay. Was he inside of the enclosure when it attacked him?
I think it looked that way, yeah. Yeah, and the tiger is still. Hey, buddy, just keep your arms still, right in front of you. Yeah, we're gonna need a dust off.
Okay, where exactly are you guys? They're on scene right now.
We're in the back. We're in the back. They're coming out to get him right now. Okay, we got a police officer on.
Yes, there's a deputy on scene, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start. Well, let's let the police officer make the decision. I think you are gonna have to send an helicopter.
Out to where he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not from here. I'm from Alachua County, so I'll figure it out. Hey, he's probably gonna need a dust off. Do we need to start looking for an LZ?
Yeah, EMS will be here first, and they'll call that out.
Okay, they'll figure it out. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir, for all of your help.
A Wooten's Airboats on Tomiyami Trail caretaker had just finished feeding an 18-year-old Siberian tiger named Daisy when the victim, later identified as Ignacio Mabe Martinez, walked into the buffer zone of the enclosure without authorization. The tiger's caretaker told Martinez, a mechanic at the facility, that he was not authorized to be in the enclosure, but the man told him. They are both employees there and they both have the same right to be there. The mechanic reached his hand in, picked up a piece of chicken, and offered it to Daisy, who took it before dropping it and biting 2 of his fingers. She then pulled the 48-year-old's arm into the enclosure before swiping at it with her claws. A witness said Martinez reached into the pen with his right arm to free himself, but the male Bengal tiger, Daruba, bit down on it instead. The caretaker sprayed water at the animals and Daruba released his grip, but Daisy held on, so he grabbed Martinez by the torso and pulled until he was free. First responders found Martinez lying on his back with large open wounds to both of his forearms. Meanwhile, the mechanic had no recollection of being bitten by the second tiger. He spoke to NBC News about the incident.
One tiger in my head, that one fourth.
Daisy bit his left hand after he pet her head. He tried using his right hand to beat her away. That's when Daruba clenched on.
The other tiger got the bite in that one. One tiger biting that one, the other one, the right hand. I'm so crazy. I don't know what happened.
A report by FWC claimed Martinez was apparently drunk when the incident happened. He told investigators that he wanted to pet the tiger. A social worker at the hospital he was rushed to also said the victim was drunk on arrival. Additionally, Martinez's wife said she was told he had the smell of alcohol in his breath. It's unclear if the worker's blood alcohol content was tested since it was not listed in the report. Doctors were able to take care of Martinez's arms without amputating them. After some time at the hospital, he was discharged and deemed fit to head home. Neither of the animals suffered injuries. This tiger attack was the second one in the county. The first happened on December 29, 2021, when a maintenance worker had also walked into the zoo area without authorization and put his hand into a tiger's enclosure. A responding Collier County deputy found 26-year-old River Rosenquist with his arm already in the animal's mouth. The deputy tried to get the tiger to release it, but his attempts failed, so he took out his gun and shot the 8-year-old Malayan tiger, Eiko. In February 2022, Rosenquist's family said a team of personal injury lawyers was conducting an independent investigation. An employee at Husseini Islamic Center made a shocking discovery when she arrived at work just before 9 a.m. on March 2022.
Call Eamon right now. I'm calling
medical. Hello, this is 911. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
I need police.
Okay, what's the address?
We're on Hester Avenue. What's the address?
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, and what's going on there?
We run a mosque here, and our caretaker, when we came in, we saw his pants on the floor, so we walked around the back, and I see him on the floor in the back, bent over and laying on his back.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Listen, Asia, not in front of her. Okay? Mariam, take Mariam.
Tell me what happened.
Annalisa.
Ma'am.
Yes, hi.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so we run a school. I'm on the phone with 911. Okay, we run a school. We run a school at a community center, and we came in. The caretaker's pants were on the floor in front of the building, and that's not usual. And one of the girls saw a car take off when we pulled in, taking off in our caretaker's car. Somebody pulled off in his car. And so we walked around to the back and we see him on the floor. I think he's dead. I don't know.
Okay, listen to me. I know this is scary. I'm going to help you, okay? All right, is this in the back or the front?
Come in the back. His body is in the back.
In the back of the building?
Yes.
Okay. Are you right next to him right now?
No, I ran back to the front. We have young kids.
Okay, I need you to
No, I can't go back there.
You don't want to go back there? Okay, I understand.
No, I can't.
Is there anybody there that will go back there to see him, see if we can help him?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're asking if anyone will go back there to see him. We can't go. We can't go.
No one can go?
No, we just need 911 to come here, please.
They're already on their way. Okay.
Okay, can I get off the phone, please?
Are you guys in a safe location? Is there a car you can get into that you can just sit there and wait for the paramedics? So we don't know if the scene is secure. We don't know who drove off in this guy's car.
We saw someone take off in his car.
Do you know what kind of vehicle it was?
It was a blue van. It's the caretaker's van.
Okay.
They took off in his car. It was a big guy.
Okay.
I know, that's all I know.
And did you guys get a tag number or anything?
No, Asia, you didn't get a license or anything, right? Asia,
What did the guy look like? Okay, come in my car.
Okay, I want you guys to be safe, so please get in the car and lock the door.
Come in my car. Okay, we're going in the car.
Are the children in a safe place?
Yeah, we've taken the kids. The two other workers have come. We put all the kids in their car and they left.
Okay.
It's just me and two other teachers here right now. Like, here's your bag.
Okay. All right, I want you to tell me immediately if anything changes. I understand nobody wanting to go there, but I'm going to stay on the line until they get with you. And do you know what direction the van went?
What?
Do you know what direction the van
Which
went?
direction did the van go? Right or right? They left out of the building on the right. We hear the side. The police are here. Okay.
Okay, I want you to go
Okay,
tell the
thanks.
police officer. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Seminole County deputies said the body of a 59-year-old man, believed to be a maintenance worker, was found at the center. Since one of the schoolgirls had seen a car race off, police were able to put out an alert. At a news briefing later that day, County Sheriff Dennis Lemma said the suspect was seen leaving the scene in the victim's blue 2006 Chrysler Town & Country minivan. Several hours later, the Indian River Sheriff's Office spotted the van in a Sam's Club parking lot. Body camera video released by the Sheriff's Office shows deputies nab the van at the traffic stop. When the suspect got out of the vehicle, he reached into his pocket and gestured with his fingers like he had a weapon. The deputies then opened fire when he tried to get back into the van. The suspect, later identified as 38-year-old Ahmed Raslan, was shot 3 times but was in stable condition. Investigators said he is considered possibly deranged. Raslan had allegedly thought the mosque was Julius Caesar's house, and he needed to protect it since he is a descendant. Authorities believe that the victim was likely killed by a shovel while trying to defend the mosque. His identity was not released, but he was a refugee from Iraq who was getting ready to return home following the death of his father. Raslan is now locked up in the Seminole County Jail. Spring break is meant to be a celebration period, and in March 2022, it was the first one since COVID rules were lifted. Over 570,000 students were expected to be on holiday at the same time.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. What? I'm so sorry.
Okay, what's the address, sir? Give me the address to the cross seats of where you are.
I'm getting it right now. Yeah, what's the address? I got it. I got it. Sorry. Yo, get him on the car, bro. No, you got to go on the car, bro. All right. Hey, ma'am, I'm about to give you the address right now. Please stay by. Please stand by.
Okay, just hang on.
I got it.
Are you guys at a business or are you at a residence? Where are you exactly?
We're at a house.
Okay, what's the address of the house?
Get him in
Okay, I got it. And that's in.
Wilton Manors, Florida.
Okay, got it. Thin line Street, sir. Don't hang up. Okay, is that a house or apartment?
This is a house.
And
It's an
what's the phone number
Airbnb.
that you're calling from, sir?
This is my friend's phone. So tell him the number.
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead. Verify the number. Tell me exactly what happened.
We took some coke and we're not getting good responses right now.
Okay, someone took coke and what's happening to him?
People are passing out.
How many
3 people passed out.
3 people are passing out? Okay.
Yeah, it's because they drank a lot. Like a lot.
Okay. All right, Thin line, don't hang up, okay?
Hello?
I'm letting them know. Just Thin line, don't hang up, okay?
I'm not gonna hang up. I'm not.
Stay on the line with me. Do not hang up.
Okay, I'm on.
Are you with the patients, the people that are passing out, sir?
Yeah, we are with all of them.
Okay, just stay on the line with me. Do not hang up, okay? And I just want to verify.
I'm not.
Are they all breathing, sir? Are they all breathing? Okay, you said they also have been drinking as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a lot. An enormous amount.
Drinking. An enormous amount. All right, stay on the line with me. Don't hang up. We already have a call in, okay?
Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, they're coming. We've already got units on the way. So stay on the phone with me. Do not hang up. Hello? Line possibly disconnect.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I just called. They just told me not to hang up, and it hung up. I'm sorry. This is terrible. I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Hey, what's your name? Tell me exactly what happened. What's going on?
Oh, they're on their way. They did some coke, and they've been drinking heavily for the last couple days, and we're good. It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it.
Stay on the phone with me, okay? Who is it that's...
I know, bro. We good.
Need you to listen to me, okay? Because we have to get help on your way. Who's right now? Who's sick right now? Who's having trouble right now?
There are 3 people, and they are basically just passed out. Hold it together.
How many people are hurt or sick?
They 3 right now.
Okay, give me the age of
They're here.
All right, are the paramedics there with you?
Excuse me?
Are the paramedics there with you right now?
Yeah, they just pulled up right now. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Go to talk to paramedics.
All right, you got it, sir.
2 of the 6 spring breakers who overdosed met a dealer at Fort Lauderdale Beach the day before the overdoses. The dealer, saved as G Fort Lauderdale Plug in one of the victims' phones, was texting with one of the students from about 2 a.m. the morning of the party gone wrong. At 11:45 a.m., the dealer texted, "You still need an 8-ball, right?" and continued to message throughout the day. Shortly after 4:30 p.m., he sent a photo from the car's passenger seat and said, "Be outside." Witnesses say they saw a red car parked outside the vacation rental in the 800 block of Northwest 29th Court, and a man got out and exchanged money with 2 spring breakers for the drugs. The buyers then went inside and laid out 7 lines of cocaine for themselves and their friends. After they ingested the lines, witnesses said that they started to show signs they were overdosing. Just 11 minutes after Cassius's last text to the spring breaker he was communicating with, the 911 call came in. The caller said his military cadet friends were passing out after taking fentanyl-laced cocaine and drinking an enormous amount. When emergency personnel arrived, they found 7 people, including 6 West Point cadets on vacation from New York, overdosing on tainted drugs, 2 of whom were in critical condition. Paramedics used the opioid overdose reversing drug naloxone, also known as Narcan, on the patients. Officials say 4 college students staying at a vacation rental home in Wilton Manors ingested the drug and went into cardiac arrest. Their 2 friends fell ill after coming into contact with fentanyl by performing CPR on the patients. At least 2 students who overdosed were football players at the military academy in New York. A 7th individual, only identified as a woman, was later taken to the hospital and treated. It is unclear if she suffered from an overdose or what condition she was in. It is also unknown if she attended West Point with the other patients. According to local news, only 3 remained in the hospital. 2 were in critical condition and on ventilators. The other patient was said to be in stable condition. Neighbors in Wilton Manors told the Sun Sentinel that the West Point cadets had been staying at the rental property for several days. 2 local residents said they have repeatedly complained to the vacation property managers about excessive noise and rowdy parties. Dana Fumosa, who lives a few doors down, spoke about the aftermath of the overdose, as did others.
I was really scared. I thought they weren't breathing. I couldn't see their chest moving, but it was really serious.
They seem like good kids, typical college kids, rowdy, having fun in the pool, but they don't deserve this.
2 days later, a suspect believed to be connected, 21-year-old Axel Giovanni Cassius, was arrested in Wilton Manors, Florida, for allegedly selling cocaine to an undercover officer. He was charged with 1 felony count of trafficking cocaine of less than 200 grams. The home was vacated by the renters the same evening. It remains unclear if the suspect was staying at the rental property with the spring breakers. Cassius was held at the Broward, Maine jail with bail set at $50,000. In May 2022, the Lauderhill man accused of selling the potentially lethal drugs was indicted on federal charges of 2 counts of distribution of a controlled substance and for selling $1,000 worth of cocaine to an undercover officer. The indictment says the charge stemming from the March 10th overdoses carries a higher possible penalty: life in prison with a minimum of 20 years. The maximum penalty for the second charge stemming from the undercover sale carries a maximum punishment of 20 years in prison. Each charge's maximum sentence carries a $1 million fine. The rise in overdose deaths linked to synthetic opioids like fentanyl jumped from nearly 10,000 in 2015 to almost 20,000 in 2016, surpassing common opioid painkillers and heroin for the first time. In 2017, drug overdoses killed more than 72,000 people in the U.S., a record driven by fentanyl. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says it's 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine and is used to treat severe pain. It only takes approximately 2 milligrams to be fatal. A mother sent her son a message to say she loved him just 20 minutes before these 911 calls.
But somebody just came and killed my homeboy. We on exit 13. I can't understand what you're saying. But somebody just came through here and killed my homeboy. We're off exit 13. They killed what? They killed my friend. We're off exit 13. How did they kill your friend? He still breathing. Please just come. What happened? So where did he get shot? In the face. Okay, where are you at? Off exit 13 on the other side. Are you on 85? Yes. Going northbound or southbound? Going towards Kings Mountain. He's dying. Hurry up. They're driving to you, sir. Hang on 1 second. How old is your friend? Sir, he is 19 years old. In the ambulance. He's dying. They're driving to you now. While I talk to you, they are on the way. My friend just got shot. Somebody rode past us and shot him. So they were driving and they shot into the car and kept going. Yes. They busted all the windows. Do you know what kind of car it was? A white Dodge Charger, that's all. Do you think he's beyond any help? Gaston County 911-514, what's the address of the emergency? Hi, I'm on the highway, and it's exit 13. I believe it's 85. And we were traveling. We have a green color Honda van. Never mind. I think the cops are here coming up. Okay, are you talking about a shooting? Did you see anything? No, I didn't see anything. We were just passing by. And I stopped by. The gray Honda van? The car got shot. Yeah, the car got shot. Was there a person inside breathing? Where is he going? Ma'am, are you at exit 13 southbound? He's dead. He's not breathing. The patient's not breathing per a passerby. Are you stopped with him? Yeah, I'm stopped with him. Okay, he is breathing. Okay, correct. He got shot in the head. I can see he is breathing. He got shot in the head. Shot in the head. A lot of brain coming out. All right. Is there an officer out there? Yeah, he just pulled up. Okay, what's your name and phone number? All right, you did a good job calling us, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You stay safe. All right, thank you. All right, you take care. Bye-bye. I'm coming up on exit 10 off of 85. There was a car shooting. A white car just pulled up beside of a van and fired into the van and shattered the glass. Okay, is anyone hurt? Yes, whoever's in that van back there. I was trying to catch up with the car that did the shooting, and they took off. Okay, where's that? Right before you get to exit 10 off of 85. Okay, hang on 1 second. Hey, listen. Sir. Yes, ma'am. That white Dodge Charger took off on the 74. He did not stay on 85. He took exit 10. White Dodge Charger? You can go. It's a white Dodge Charger. Okay, hang on 1 second. White male, Hispanic? I could not tell who was driving. I didn't know to pay attention until the gun came out the window. Whoever was in the passenger seat did the shooting. Okay, the passenger in the white Dodge Charger? Yes. Okay, and shot someone in what kind of van? In a gray van, and that gray van is up against the concrete wall on 85 before you get to exit 10B. Okay, hang on 1 second. All right, so they are stopped in the median?
Yes, near the concrete wall. I'm going to turn around and go back to that van.
What's your name?
If I could catch up. My name is.
What's your telephone number? All right, did you witness it?
Yes.
Okay.
I was the car behind the gray van. So the gray van came around me. I was in the center lane. The gray van came around me and pulled in front of me. And then that's where the white Charger came up out of that gray van and started shooting into the gray van.
All right, how many shots did they fire?
It just sounded like multiple shots. Just like bam, bam, bam. It was just multiple. And glass started flying everywhere into my car from that van.
Okay.
19-year-old Uriah McCree was driving on I-85 on the evening of March 22, 2022, headed towards Kings Mountain to play video games with a friend when someone in another vehicle shot him. The incident happened during peak hour traffic. 3 days later, his mother, Christina Michaels, held a streamed memorial service for McCree, which over 7,000 people watched. Although the victim had criminal charges of his own, the shooting is believed to be random. No suspects have been arrested to date. The paths of two couples unexpectedly crossed on 15 March 2022 out on Lake Keowee, and one man would end up dead.
Oconee County 911, what's
yes,
location
we
emergency?
need the police right now. We're at Fall Creek Landing with a drunk in our boat trying to hurt us. We've already...
Listen to me. Which Fall Creek Landing are you at?
On the south side. On the south side.
Where the rock used to be or where the other one is?
No, on the other side, on the new side where you go over to the island on the dike.
Okay, so Fall Creek 2.
Hurry. We can't
You said, what'd you say about a gun?
Yes, my husband's already had to fire at him and hit him in the head. He's attacking us. He's already broke stuff in the boat. We dragged him in out of the water after he wrecked his jet ski. And now he's fighting my husband. Hurry!
Okay, I got them on the way. You said you're at Fall Creek number 1. They are on the way. I need you to answer some questions. What kind of gun does your husband have?
Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Stop! You're stupid. Listen, he's not gonna let you have your shit and get going. No, we want to put you over there, but you don't want to. No, you're not.
You know you have Honey. Who would you call?
Why you call me right? I don't know you.
Oh, bring you.
I don't know you. It's getting worse. Now stop.
Yeah, stop. Stop. Honey.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, I've got everybody on the way. Did your husband shoot the guy?
No, please.
Hurry, we need a minute too.
I've got him on the way. Did your husband shoot the male subject or just shot at him?
You must have to shoot. Right now, drive over right now.
Well, if you were
listen.
Hello?
30 seconds to get me. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
I'm on the key right now. You'll get free. Give my key. Right there. You get my shit. You got 30 seconds.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Right there. Right there.
We're going to take you there.
Get my shit right there. Give me that. Right now.
He's trying to get the key fixed. You tore the thing up. He's trying to get it fixed.
Honey, I ain't.
Ma'am, where are y'all at right now?
Security.
We're around to the dike area on the backside of Fall Creek. We can't get our boat to work. He broke the kill switch.
Okay, are you at the landing or are you out in the water?
No, we're out in the water next to the houses. Just past. There's jet skis going round and round. You can't miss it.
Okay, listen to me. I'm trying to get people out there. I don't have any boats on the water.
Well, we got to have somebody.
Okay, they're on the way. Can you go to the landing and I'll get everybody to meet y'all at the landing?
He broke the kill switch on the boat. He's broke our boat.
So the boat is broken?
Yes, he's yanked the kill switch.
Has he been shot?
No, but he's been hit in the head and he's bleeding. I'm bleeding.
Okay, is that the guy? Is that your husband or is that the other guy?
That's the other guy. We got. Get away from me. And he's got a young girl with him that's scared to death.
So y'all are just free floating in the lake because your motor won't start?
Yes, we pulled them out of the lake. He broke the kill switch. Our boat won't start. His jet ski is going round and round in the lake. God bless. We don't want to push him back in. I don't want him to shoot him. He needs an ambulance. His head's bleeding.
Yes, ma'am. I've got everybody on the way out there, okay?
Please hurry.
What color is your boat?
It's a hurricane.
What color is it?
Tan. Oh, shoot, John. He's starting to fight my husband again.
No, give him a jet ski. I can't. You broke the damn kill switch.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to get...
Steering wheel. God bless him.
He said it was like you're a hurricane boat. What color is it? I understand that, but what color is your boat?
It's tan colored, cream and tan.
My name is Hannah Ayers.
And what's the guy's name?
His name is Drew Moore. I hardly know.
Is he drunk?
I was with him, and he wrecked me twice. And these people.
Has he? Listen to me. Is he intoxicated?
What?
Is he intoxicated or been doing drugs or anything?
He's really drunk right now.
Lord, stop him. Stop him, Lord. We need you. Oh, God.
Ma'am, I got everybody coming to you, okay?
He just had to shoot him. Please hurry.
What's going on?
Oh, my God. He's shot now. Hurry.
You said he's shot now?
Yes. My husband had to shoot him. He's trying to choke him and knock him out of the boat.
Where'd they get shot at?
In the gut, in the stomach, and chest. And my husband's back hurt. Please hurry.
I got everybody coming, okay? They've been on the way. I know where you're at. I'm trying to get boats to you.
Honey, calm down. Calm down. Oh, shoot. God. Somebody! Help! Oh, my God, John. Let me lay him down.
No, don't do anything.
Ma'am, did y'all make it to the dock?
Yes, yes.
No, I have the gun.
Okay, listen. How many people have been shot? Just one person was shot. Nobody else has been shot.
No, just roughed up and hurt.
Okay.
Hello?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, is my deputy out with you?
Yes, we're here.
Ask him, is it okay for medics? Ma'am, ask him, is it okay for medics?
Yes.
Yes, send them in. Send them in.
Okay, we're good for medics. Go ahead and send them in.
74-year-old John Dotson and his wife, Deborah, headed out on the lake, enjoying the mild weather on a pontoon boat. Nathan Drew Morgan also went out on a jet ski with Hannah Ayers. After the pair hit the lake at around 12:30 p.m., Morgan allegedly went so fast that he lost control and flipped the jet ski in chest-deep water. The pair was thrown off but quickly climbed back on. According to Ayers, she was soon thrown off again so violently that it knocked the breath out of her. The pontoon couple saw the two friends floundering and drove the boat over to help. In a bewildering turn of events, Morgan grabbed the pontoon's controls and got into a grappling match with Dotson. According to official reports, Morgan became agitated and began assaulting the couple on the pontoon.
So I was going to swim to the dock, and when I was swimming to the dock, this pontoon was coming up on us, and obviously, like we're making noise, like we're asking for help and stuff, and so they come up and they throw me this thing. I really don't even grab the thing because it kind of just like floats away from me, and they pull me up on the boat. So they pull me up on the boat, and then they go over, and then they get Drew. And it was like the moment Drew's foot stepped on that boat, he was being disrespectful. He was cussing at the man, telling him that he needed and he had to take him back to his jet ski, when the couple didn't have to help us at all. They really didn't. We're strangers. The world is cruel now. Like, I really am thankful that they did pull us out of the water. But as soon as he stepped foot on that boat, he's being disrespectful. He was calling him a he was doing all that. He was calling him he'll knock him between his eyes, all this other like out of pocket stuff for no reason. And so the old man was just like, if he just like calm down and we'll take you there, just calm down. And then because you can't function a watercraft being out of sorts the way you were. Like it's dangerous. So Drew started getting aggressive with the old man because the old man, was not, jumping up out of his seat to take Drew back to his jet ski. He wanted to know what happened, whatever. So Drew's not having it. So finally, like, no, okay, whatever. Drew tries. All I know is Drew breaks the ignition in the boat. Can't go nowhere. He's done struggled with this old man so hard. He done tried to grab the key and broke the ignition.
So he physically went towards the old man?
Yeah, physically, verbally, all of that.
Ayers tried to de-escalate the situation.
I stood up and I kept yelling at Drew. I was like, Drew, please stop. Like, Drew, please stop. And he was not budging. He was not letting them go. He was talking shit in their ear. All that disrespectful stuff he should not have been saying at all. It was real bad. I hit him a few times to try to just, and I didn't hit him hard. It was kind of, I'm little. People might freak out that I hit him, but then again, I turned around and I looked at that couple like that was my grandparents. What was I gonna do if I sat there and watched? Was I gonna sit there and watch two old people get choked out? No. That's something I did that I felt like was helping them in that situation to get Drew off of them and to get him off the boat. Okay, because all Drew was causing is arguments and fighting and people getting hit and people getting choked out. And it was too much. The woman's on the phone with the cops like, please, somebody please come help me because please, we don't want to hurt him. 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 That's all she kept saying. And we're on the phone with the police. She gets up, she goes to try and help her husband again. And that's when I grab a hold of the phone. She handed me the phone, and I'm talking to the police. And pretty much I'm begging the police to just please find where we're at.
Morgan's aggression continued, and the 74-year-old shot the man, fearing for his and his wife's life while being assaulted. Rescuer Dotson blasted Morgan in the chest as his wife prayed and screamed for help.
That's when I remember. That's when I remember hearing the shot. I turned around, and then I seen Drew's head drop like this. And then I heard his last two breaths. And that's when I told the cops on the phone that he was dead. Somebody came out, this dude that had, let the police come in their driveway and stuff to get them pinpoint location. That's when they pulled up at that address. This dude's out there, he's on the phone with the cops, we're screaming, he's dead, please help, please help, please help. Or this old man is 73 years old. After 30 minutes of sitting here and trying to defend him and his wife's life, he is tired. Okay? Drew is a buff man. He's fit. Everybody knows that. You tell me who had an advantage, even though the man did have a gun. That man was not deadly towards Drew without the gun.
Morgan was dead by the time police boarded the blood-spattered boat. The victim's estranged wife, Joy Morgan, alleged that her ex smoked cannabis regularly but was accustomed to its effects. Ayers told the authorities that en route to the lake, Morgan was slurring his words, and she was concerned enough that she drove the last leg of the journey. Vape pods and drug paraphernalia were found in Morgan's car. Oconee County officials declared this incident as self-defense. They found no evidence to link the Lake Keoe shooting to any previous incident or argument. Dotson, a Vietnam veteran, was cleared. Morgan's friend defended Dotson, arguing that he had no choice but to open fire when Morgan repeatedly attacked him and his wife. While a Kent County homeowner traded gunfire with an intruder who was trying to steal his truck keys, his wife called 911.
Call him. Okay, 911. You're done. Hello. We've got somebody attacking our truck out in our driveway.
Attacking your truck out in your driveway?
Yes, and they have a gun. They have a gun.
What's your address?
No, we have no clue.
Okay, is it male, female?
It's a male with a hoodie. I don't know. I can't look out there. My husband's got his gun out. He's going to shoot
we live in this country. He's got his gun out.
Okay.
Oh my God. We're going to shoot him. We're going to have to shoot him.
Why are you?
He looked at me and pulled a gun. He looked at me and pulled a gun.
Listen to me. Why are you? Do not shoot somebody for damaging your vehicle.
He has a gun.
He
has a gun. I think they were in our house earlier.
When were they in your house?
I heard noises.
Okay. Where's your husband at right now?
I'm going to peek out. Yes, I'm going to peek out. I think they're in our house. No, he's out there. No, he's out there. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's coming in our house. He's coming in our house. Oh, my God. Help us. Help us. Something.
Who's coming into your house?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm right here. Get your gun. He's got a gun. He's coming in.
What kind of gun does he have? Is it a long gun? A
Shoving in.
handgun?
You get away from me. I don't know.
Okay.
Ray, come here. Ray, come here. Ray, come here. Come here.
What is he saying?
I don't know. Just get somebody here.
Okay. What is your husband saying?
He's saying stay here. He's coming after here.
Okay. Are your doors locked?
We are locked. But we put a chair up. Is it loaded? You got it going? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Shoot him. Your husband have. Don't shoot him.
Don't shoot him.
Is he coming into your house?
He's coming. Please help us.
Okay.
No.
Who is he coming into your house?
He's trying. He's trying. Yes. I don't shoot him. He can only shoot him if he comes in, right?
Okay. Is the man still out there?
He's in his truck. He's in his truck. He's stealing it.
Okay. If the guy steals your truck, let him.
Yes. Okay. Oh, don't worry.
Okay. Let him steal your truck.
We're not stupid. We know.
Okay. So
don't want him to away from you.
Okay. You have no idea who this person is, correct?
No, God, no. He's big. He's muscular and huge, and he's got a mask on.
Okay. Can you tell if he's white, black, Hispanic?
He's white.
Okay. You said white man with a mask?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's in your truck right now?
Is he in the truck? He's trying to get in it. He's trying to...
Okay. What kind of truck is that?
It's a Silverado. I don't care. Get somebody here, please.
We're on our way, ma'am. We're on our way, okay? We're trying to check with Allegan County, too. See if they have anybody close.
He's coming in. They'll shoot him.
Okay.
Shoot him.
I got a shotgun on you, buddy. You better your ass out of here right now. You understand me?
He shot him.
Your husband
shot him. Oh, my God. They got guns, too. They got guns. Oh, my God. He'll shoot him again.
Did your husband shoot him?
He did. He shot him. He was coming in.
Okay.
He was coming in our house.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Alan Lenhart told investigators he awoke late March 30th, 2022, to hear a bang and see someone breaking out his pickup's back window. Lenhart's wife wedged a chair against the back doorknob to try to prevent entry. 39-year-old Christopher Carl James Worth then tried to force his way in and told the homeowner, "Give me the keys, old man." As the intruder made his way through the door, shots were exchanged between the two men. Police later found 13 shell casings on the house's breezeway floor from Worth's 9mm gun. They also recovered 2 shotgun cases from Lenhart's gun. Worth was a parole absconder, and police believed that he had earlier crashed a U-Haul truck in Allegan County and then stole a Chevy Malibu in the area. That Malibu was found in a field near the 108th Street address. Additionally, an autopsy showed Worth had both methamphetamine and THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, in his system. He died from a single gunshot wound to the left upper shoulder. On May 3, 2022, prosecutors ruled that Lenhart was justified in using deadly force against the intruder. The homeowner had warned Worth to leave and that he had a shotgun. As a result, no charges were filed. In April 2022, Aubrey Lumpkin tied up an elderly couple for days inside their Green Cove Springs home. He called 911 to turn himself in.
Clark County 911, touch emergency.
Hello, how you doing? First of all, I'm a piece of shit. I need medical assistance out here for this elderly couple. I'm turning myself in.
Okay, what's the
for? Yeah. Yes, I thought family, they know me. And I'm turning myself in. I know the family.
Okay.
Right?
Breathing?
They conscious and breathing, but they need medical assistance.
Well, let's get rescue on the phone for you so you can let them know what's going on so they know what to
Okay.
send.
Okay. I don't want nobody hurting me, and I'm saying this now. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm saying this for the record.
Fire rescue, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm just saying on record, I don't want to be hurt. I'm turning myself in.
Fire rescue, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm turning myself in.
It's the send and what's going on? Was it an assault, sir?
I'm just turning myself in.
Okay, are they breathing?
Yeah. Are they wet?
They breathing?
Yes, they're breathing. They were just talking.
Okay.
They were just
Due to
talking.
that, I don't know what who's done. Okay. Make sure they stage. All right, Sheriff's Office, we're going to stage.
Right
Yeah.
here.
What is your name? Okay, sir, we're on our way. I need your name. Okay, what happened to the couple? What did you do to the couple? Are you there? All right, Sheriff's Office, we're going to stage. Just give us a call. Okay. Sir, are you there? Hello? Hello? Sir? I don't know.
When authorities arrived at a home on County Road 315 in Green Cove Springs, they found an elderly couple who were malnourished, dehydrated, and suffering from infections after being tied up for 48 hours. They were immediately taken to the hospital for treatment. The caller and suspect, 46-year-old Aubrey Lumpkin, told authorities that he entered the couple's home through the front door while his accomplice came through a rear entrance. The duo then ordered the couple to the floor, and Lumpkin blasted 2 shots over their heads to discourage them from screaming for help. After immobilizing them with duct tape, the men found the couple's credit and ATM cards and forced them to cough up their PIN numbers. Ron Wall, who lived next to the couple for decades, told news sources he was scared that the couple had been murdered. He said, "They're good people, never bothered anybody. I've known them for about 50, 60 years." Another neighbor, Lonnie Strickland, described the couple as nice and quiet. Clay County Sheriff's Office said that Lumpkin also made several statements about potentially burying someone on a property next to the house. Investigators began to search until they found remains that belonged to an unidentified woman. Medical examiners could not determine the cause of death because of how badly decomposed the body was. However, they found trauma to the neck, face, and mouth area. An arrest report says that the accused told detectives that 2 years earlier, he and his girlfriend got into an argument and he hit her. When he saw she wasn't breathing, he tried to resuscitate her but couldn't. Instead of calling 911, he buried her and then took on her identity, sending messages to her family asking them to wire money. According to the couple's family, Lumpkin used to live in a different home on the property with one of their daughters. The family member said they hadn't heard from the woman since she left the house 2 years ago. It's unknown whether the remains were his girlfriend's, as the victim's family requested that her identity not be released. Lumpkin was charged with manslaughter and tampering with evidence. A spokesperson for the state attorney's office confirmed that the manslaughter charges against Lumpkin were directly connected to the discovery of human remains just days after his arrest. The hostage victim's foster daughter, Shalia Richardson, said she was shocked that such an ordeal happened to her grandparents.
I honestly was shocked and very highly, upset and disturbed, because why would somebody do something like this to my parents?
Richardson expressed that she hopes for the best for her foster parents who raised her.
I would like to see justice, be served and, my parents be okay.
In July 2022, Lumpkin pleaded not guilty during his arraignment on the manslaughter charge, and he will be back in court in August for the pretrial hearing.
Where's your emergency? Yeah, I just killed my brother. You what? I just killed my brother. I don't know the address. What do you mean you killed your brother? I shot him 3 times, one in the back, twice in the throat. Come get me right now. I turned myself in. Are you in Wyndham? Yes, I am. I'll be waiting for you. Hold on, let me get you to Wyndham. Hold on 1 second. Now. Hold on, let me get you to Wyndham. Send them. You don't know what the address is?
911, where's your...
No, I don't. I'm hanging up. No, sir, hold on.
Hello?
Let them know what road you're on.
911. Fire EMS.
Hello?
Hi, this is 911. Do you have an emergency?
Yeah, we got a person died here.
What's that?
Yeah, a person's dead. They're 12 years old.
There's a person dead?
Yeah, come on, I need somebody. Help me.
What's the address, sir? Okay, let me get you over to Wyndham. Stay on the phone for me.
Hurry up. Yes. Hurry up.
At 1:44 a.m. in April 2022, police traced the call to the Wyndham, Ohio residence after 19-year-old Nate McAtee killed his 11-year-old brother, Joseph. It's unclear why he snapped, but family said he had suffered from mental illness for years. When McAtee was charged in court, he smirked and laughed. The teen also told the judge, "I'm cranky today," and called the $1 million bond ridiculous. The boy's father commented on a local newspaper's Facebook page, saying he's a schizophrenic. The comment has since been deleted. It's unclear who else was in the apartment with the 2 boys when Nate turned on his brother and where the children's mother, Tina, was. On May 9th, 2022, a nationwide manhunt ended when authorities caught up with corrections official Vicky White and the prisoner she had helped escape, Casey White. Moments before taking her own life, Vicky White made this 911 call. Some believe that their vehicle automatically placed the call on collision, but that is yet to be proven.
Amazon Island. 911. Hello?
Airbags are going on. Let's get out and run. Get us back to the hotel.
Hello?
The pursuit started when the pair fled a detention center in Lauderdale County, Alabama on April 29th. Although they have the same surname, they were not related to each other but were rumored to be in a romantic relationship. The timeline leading up to this starts in 2015 when Casey White went on a crime spree, including a home invasion, carjacking, and a police chase. A year later, he was indicted on 15 counts and later convicted on 7 of those counts in 2019. Among them were attempted murder and robbery. Casey was sentenced to serve 75 years in prison. At the beginning of 2020, while Casey was serving out his sentence at the William E. Donaldson Correction Facility in Jefferson County, Alabama, he allegedly confessed to the 2015 stabbing death of 59-year-old Connie Ridgway in Lauderdale County. He was then charged with 2 counts of capital murder and brought to the Lauderdale County's detention center in October 2020 to be arraigned. However, Casey pleaded not guilty. At this jail, he came into contact with Vicky White, who was working as the Assistant Director of Corrections for Lauderdale County. Authorities learned that Casey White had planned to escape the jail and take a hostage at one stage. The sheriff said, "We shook him down and we did find a shank in his possession. A shank is a prison knife, and we retrieved that. We immediately had him shipped back to the Department of Corrections." Casey and Vicky remained in touch via phone over the next 2 years. In February 2022, 38-year-old Casey was taken back to the Lauderdale Detention Center for further court hearings in the murder case. This was when he and 56-year-old Vicky formed a special relationship. The sheriff said the woman gave the inmate extra food and special privileges. The widow, with no children, was considered an exemplary employee at the detention facility. Then, in the weeks leading up to the incident, she announced her sudden plans for retirement on April 29th. None of the retirement fund paperwork had yet been processed. On April 18th, Vicky sold her home for $95,550, well below half of the market value. She lived with her mother for about 5 weeks before this. The employee additionally took out money from multiple banks, went shopping for men's clothes at a local department store, shopped in an adult store, and purchased an orange 2007 Ford Edge vehicle, allegedly using a false name. 10 days from the sale of her home, the 56-year-old spent the night at a Quality Inn hotel in Florence, Alabama. She positioned the new vehicle in a parking lot about 10 minutes from the detention center. The next morning, on April 29th, at about 9:30 a.m., Vicky White told another deputy that she planned to take Casey White to a mental health evaluation in court, and then would seek medical attention because she wasn't feeling well. In fact, there was no evaluation or hearing scheduled that day. Surveillance video shows Vicky leading Casey White wearing an orange jumpsuit and shackles into a patrol car and driving away. The pair leave alone, despite jail policy that says 2 deputies always accompany inmates. Florence City Council member Bill Griffin was out shooting a commercial for his council district and waved at Vicky White as she drove past him with Casey White. She drove the patrol car from the detention center to a nearby shopping center parking lot and left it there, swapping it out for the Ford Edge. The patrol car was later found abandoned in the parking lot about an hour and a half later by someone on a lunch break. This raised the alarm for the woman's safety, so officers at the jail tried to reach her, but her phone kept going straight to voicemail. Soon after, they realized Casey White had not returned. That same day, unaware of its origin, tow truck driver Robert Kimes transported the abandoned Ford Edge to a local tow lot after finding it in the middle of the road about 2 hours away in Williamson County, Tennessee. Finally, at around 3:30 p.m., officials realized Vicky and Casey White were missing. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office put out an alert just before 6 p.m. 3 days later, the U.S. Marshals Service offered up to $10,000 for information leading to the capture of Casey White. Vicky White was described as missing and endangered. On May 2nd, 4 days after, a warrant was issued for Vicky White, charging her with permitting or facilitating an escape in the first degree. Video footage captured Vicky White driving the patrol car straight from the detention center to the parking lot, making no stops in between, indicating that there was planning involved. By the 5th day, the Marshals Service released images of the orange Ford Edge that the fugitives were last seen driving, along with descriptions of the pair. Casey White was described as 6'9" and about 330 pounds, and Vicky White was described as 5'5" and about 145 pounds. The Marshals then added a $5,000 reward for information leading to Vicky White's capture. The public was cautioned not to approach them as the subjects should be considered dangerous and may be armed with an AR-15 rifle and a shotgun. Meanwhile, Casey and Vicky White drove a Ford F-150 to a car wash about 175 miles north of Williamson County, Tennessee, their last known location, to Evansville, Indiana, and left the vehicle on the premises. According to authorities, they switched into a Cadillac vehicle and drove away. On May 4th, local police were called to the car wash about the abandoned Ford F-150. The vehicle was towed away from the premises. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office also announced that Vicky White was no longer employed. By the next day, the search intensified. The U.S. Marshals Service released images of Casey White's distinctive tattoos, some of which are affiliated with the Alabama-based white supremacist prison gang Southern Brotherhood. A tattoo on his back depicts a Confederate flag with the word Southern Pride, and a tattoo on his chest depicts a shield emblazoned with the letters SB, a Nazi swastika, and the letters SS, in the lightning bolt style of the infamous Nazi paramilitary group. The service additionally released further images of the orange Ford Edge the fugitives were believed to be driving, noting damage to the left rear, which the Tennessee tow truck driver recognized as the car he towed away nearly a week earlier. He texted his boss at about 9:30 p.m., and his boss alerted the Williamson County Sheriff's Office of the possible connection. At about 11 p.m., U.S. Marshals found the Ford Edge in the tow lot and confirmed it was the one used by the couple. Parts of the vehicle, including the damaged left rear, appeared to be spray painted. With no new leads by day 8, another warrant for Vicky White's arrest was issued, accusing her of second-degree forgery and identity theft for her alleged use of an alias to purchase the Ford Edge. That Monday, May 9th, authorities released the car wash surveillance video showing the suspects leaving the Ford F-150 and getting into a Cadillac vehicle. An Evansville police officer then spotted the Cadillac vehicle at a Motel 41 and alerted other investigators. The fugitives had been staying at the accommodation in an attempt to lay low for a while and had paid for a 14-day stay. Investigators began surveillance of the motel and observed Vicky and Casey White exiting the building and getting into the Cadillac. Police began to pursue the vehicle, and the fugitives fled north on U.S. Highway 41 in the Cadillac. In the pursuit, Casey White and Vicky White drove onto a grassy field and parking lot near Anchor Industries. A law enforcement officer rammed a vehicle into the car, flipping it onto its side in a ditch. Once officers reached the duo in the car, they took Casey White into custody and found Vicky White with a gunshot wound to the head, which investigators believe to be self-inflicted. She died in a hospital that night from her injuries. The Indiana coroner's office ruled her death a suicide. During his arrest, Casey White referred to Vicky White as his wife, although they were not believed to be married. He said he did not shoot her. Investigators found 4 handguns, a semi-automatic rifle, 3 magazines, wigs, and about $29,000 cash in the vehicle. In a lengthy conversation with investigators, Casey White said they had planned to have a shootout with police. On May 10th, Casey White appeared in court virtually from the Vanderburgh County Jail and waived his extradition hearing, saying he wanted to go back to Alabama. He was taken back to the Lauderdale County Courthouse for an arraignment on an added charge of escape in the first degree. Immediately after the hearing, White exited the courthouse and glanced at the news cameras and the crowd of bystanders who had gathered but didn't say anything. White was then transferred to the William E. Donaldson Correctional Facility in Bessemer, Alabama, the same prison he had been staying at the start of 2022. A newly released 911 call sheds light on the moments leading up to popular YouTube influencer Kevin Samuels' death.
Hello, ma'am. Is this a house, apartment, or a business?
It's an apartment. Please, it's the resident.
What's the apartment number?
I don't know. He just asked for Kevin Samuel. It's up, and I think I'm not sure what it is, but just he's not breathing. I'm trying to give him CPR. He's breathing now, but I think he has a regular rhythm. Please hurry. I'm a nurse, but I'm trying to give him CPR.
Ma'am, thank you. We need to know exactly what apartment number to go to.
I don't know, but it's the front desk.
Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. Hurry, he's turning blue.
I'm 7, man. Hold on. I'm 7910.
Oh my God.
Okay, ma'am. We have help en route. We have fire and EMS around, but we need to know that apartment number, ma'am. It'll take longer if we have to ask the front desk, ma'am. We need to know what.
I'm not going to stop giving. You just asked the front desk. I'm not going to stop giving him CPR. Just ask the front.
Samuels, a self-proclaimed relationship guru, had 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube, where he often focused on dating and relationships. However, critics often saw his opinions as attacks on women. In an April video, he labeled women who are older than 35 and unmarried as leftovers, prompting an online outcry.
If you have made it to 35 years old and you're unmarried, you are a leftover woman. A leftover woman. You are what is left.
Other videos were used as platforms to rate women's appearances. An incident report released by Atlanta Police Department said officers were called to Samuels' Buckhead apartment, where they found him unresponsive. Police added the woman said he complained of chest pain the previous night, and he fell the next morning, prompting her to call 911. He was transported to the hospital but died on May 5, 2022. Autopsy reports said it was due to hypertension. Shortly after his death, his mother, Beverly Samuels Birch, lamented learning about her son's death through social media, saying, "All I'm doing is requesting that people pray for us." Sibling rivalry happens every day, but it's not often that it ends in a 911 call.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
It's County of the 438. Just talking. Don't talk over me.
County.
Do not talk over me.
You're welcome.
Ma'am, what's
Oh,
going
you're
on there?
welcome. Thank you for talking over me.
Ma'am, our policy is for the other agency that you were talking to announce the call. So what's going
Okay,
on?
but I am talking. I am talking, though. That means do not talk over me. I am the one with the emergency. I am the one who is about to pay you guys through my taxes, through my call. Right? Yes or no?
Can you tell me what's going on? Ma'am, if you're going to continue to yell, I'm going to disconnect the call. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
When officers responded to a domestic dispute in Columbus, they were met with more aggression from the caller. The June 2022 dispute over thrown bacon caused the body cam footage from the responding officer to go viral.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
That's quite all right. What's going on?
A domestic dispute.
Okay.
And it's over.
Everybody's okay?
Everybody's okay.
Are you the one who called?
No, my daughter did.
On you?
No, on my son.
All right, well, I need to talk to him. I need to see him.
It is, you can see him, it's fine. It's
193. 193. Sullivan Clarendon in the alley south and east of 48A.
I'll have him come out if you don't mind.
That's fine. Is there any weapons involved?
No, we don't. I have one in the safe, it's locked up. You need to, you cannot do that.
I'm here.
You have to unlock the door.
I'm here. Open the door, please.
He's
That's fine.
not.
I'm not coming in.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Keep the door open.
No, I'll shut the door.
No, this is not an option. I'm going to stay right here, as I'll respect that.
My mom said she'll be right back. That means you work for us, sir. I called you.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so can you put your foot... You are violating my privacy. I need to shut the door.
Do you understand I'm here because you called?
I called...
So you made me your business, okay?
Yeah,
And
well,
all I
then they
wanna
hung
do-
up on me, so...
Listen, that wasn't me. Don't take that out on me. I'm only here to help, to understand what happened. And then I'm going to walk away if everybody's okay. It's easy. I'm not
I would
trying
like to shut the door.
I don't want you to do that. I want to make
You
sure I
don't
talk
have
to
a
you.
warrant to come in my house.
I'm not going in.
Emily, stop arguing.
You guys want to talk to me, please?
Stop arguing.
About what?
Emily.
Copy, good afternoon.
What's going on?
Please.
Would you want to step outside and talk to me?
Yeah, you can step outside so I can shut the door finally because he wants to violate my fucking privacy.
Emily,
no,
stop
it's so
it.
fucking wrong, dude. It's
Emily,
so wrong.
this
like,
is
no,
the problem.
we pay
You
him
need
with
to
our
settle
taxes,
down.
dude. Like, they need to
She was
respect
being-
us. Period.
I know she called the cops because she was being really disrespectful. And I threw away her bacon and I told her to leave. And then I got really upset. I picked up the tote, I dropped the tote, and then I went into my room. And yeah, she went outside and called the police.
Is this normal?
Unfortunately, it is.
I'm not passing judgment. Please don't misunderstand any of this.
I'm not.
Is this what you're dealing with?
Yes.
Sometimes it's easier than other times,
Yes.
and right now it just kind of crossed the line.
Yep.
Did anybody put hands on anybody?
No.
Okay.
It's just, it gets very... We all have different views on life, and we all want to live differently, and it's not happening.
I respect all that.
And I can't kick them out. They're my kids.
I understand.
And we're trying to all deal with this.
How old is she?
She's 22. He's 20, and she's 22.
The caller, 22-year-old Emily's mother, says she can't kick either of them out because they are her kids. During the calm conversation, Emily came back out of the house to speak to the officer.
You know, I would like to say something. I like how I call you guys in a real emergency. This was a real emergency 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
But I like how I call you guys in a real emergency 7 years ago when my life was literally threatened and I'm like literally about to die. And you guys take an hour and a half to show up. I like how I call and I scream at you guys and then you show up like that. Like snap of the fingers.
Can you please go in?
194.
So I was here quick, and you're telling me to get lost. I mean, it can't be both ways. We're doing the best we can. I only came here to help, and you're giving me this.
Wheatland.
What can I do
Good
for
job
you?
on 10 precinct. Since we have to go with CFD, 875 Wedgwood, number 3 on a diabetic emergency.
I was fixing breakfast, and my brother throws all of my food away in the trash and starts screaming at me. So I just wanted to de-escalate the situation. It's de-escalated now. Thanks for coming. Bye. Huh?
Okay. So
what?
you're in a better place now, right?
Walk away?
You're in a better place now. My question would be, were you treating your brother the way you're treating us? Because that might have something to do with the problem.
Y'all need to leave now.
Well, guess who's in charge?
Mom, can you tell them to leave, please?
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's counseling available. It exists in the world.
And I'm in it. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to be rude.
All right.
How old is this child?
She's 22.
Wow.
When you call 911, you expect them to connect you to the help you need quickly. But during a 911 call in July 2022, the caller says he was placed on hold for about 3 minutes. Then, when his call was answered, the call taker seemed to fall asleep about 30 seconds in.
Houston 911, do you need medical, police, or fire?
Medical.
What's the address of your emergency?
I don't have an address. It's at the corner of zip code. Did you see? Hello?
Yes, Houston 911, do you need medical, police, or fire?
Medical, I just...
Tell them out to Houston Medical.
I need to talk to a supervisor there at the emergency center.
Okay. Is it, you need police, EMS, which supervisor?
Well, whoever, for the call takers. Well,
okay.
the call taker was asleep. He was snoring on the phone.
Okay. All right. No problem. One moment. Thank you.
After the caller was transferred and reported the emergency, he asked to speak to a supervisor about the call taker seeming to fall asleep. The Houston Emergency Center said they are looking into the call, and when their investigation is over, appropriate personnel action will be taken. The person who called said he was concerned this could happen to someone else, perhaps in an even more critical situation. During an interview, the administration manager for the Houston Emergency Center, Joe Laud, said employees have to work overtime to make sure the calls get answered due to staff shortage. In the next call, the dispatcher certainly wasn't asleep, and the quick responding officers met their strangest caller yet. Cops usually have a prime suspect. In this case, it's a primate suspect. In August 2022, a 911 call came through but disconnected almost immediately. Dispatchers tried to call and text back, but there was no response, so deputies were sent to investigate. The address turned out to be the ZUTU near Paso Robles. However, the officers found that no one there had made the call. They finally figured out that Root, a capuchin monkey, had apparently picked up the zoo's cell phone and a golf cart used to move about the property. After a brief investigation, the incident was penned down as nothing more than monkey business. A 10-year marriage ended with 2 dead after a dispute over electric services, and 2 children witnessed the shooting.
Communications, Crump.
Hi, good morning, afternoon. I just wanted to call. I was and I know the police have been called out here before, but I wanted to get on record. My ex-husband, we're still in the same home. I came home, and he basically locked me completely out of my home. He then basically roundabout said that if he cannot get back in, he's going to do something to the home while we're in here. But I just want it on record that he made he didn't physically do anything other than lock us out of the house. But it was an implied threat, and I just want it on record, if you can.
All right, let's get a deputy to talk to you on the phone so that way you can discuss this and have a event number documenting what you're saying, okay? What's your name?
Okay, my name is Marcia.
What's your phone number? Is he there now?
No, he's gone. He's left. He literally turned off power, turned everything so we didn't have to get in. I had to get a locksmith to break into my own home.
What's your ex-husband's name? Do you know his date of birth? Okay. So he threatened to destroy the house, or did he threaten bodily harm?
He didn't threaten bodily harm. It was an implied threat. Basically, I'm going to go back. The last time he called the sheriff out here, it was because he wanted to sleep at 10 o'clock because I was cooking. Now, the second thing that triggered him is because he wanted $50 for the light bill. So what he did was he intentionally turned off all of the electricity, locked a lockbox that is owned by Duke Energy so that I couldn't get to it, and he locked me out of my garage so that I could not get in. So even if I had my remote, I couldn't get in, and if I wanted to just come in through I couldn't even lift the garage if I wanted to. So he intentionally did it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have the deputy reach out to you. It will come from a blocked or private number, so just make sure that you answer that, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Take care.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, there's just been a fight and a shooting.
There's been a fighting and a shooting?
Yes.
What's the address?
Yes.
Okay, and what exactly happened?
I was coming home. There was an alarm in the system. It's like an engine the home. And I was coming inside or whatever to find out what was going on. I turned off the electricity. I had the electricity turned off. She didn't want me into the house. I got into the house. And my son attacked me. He was running home with her. He attacked me. I had my weapon on me. While they were attacking me, I shot him.
You shot him?
Yes, I shot him and his mother. He's still alive right now, but his mother's not. I don't know. She could be alive. I don't know.
Okay, are either of them conscious and breathing right now?
I'm not sure. Hold on.
Where's the gun right now?
It's on me. He's conscious and breathing.
Okay, where's the gun right now?
It's on me.
Can you secure that weapon for me?
Yes.
And so your son tried to attack you and you shot him by defending yourself?
No, well, it's not my son. It's her son. Yes. Yes. I shot him. And I shot her. I basically was on top of me. And I was fighting and not to get off me. I basically shot him. Yeah. I think I shot her.
What is your name? Are you able to put pressure on the wound on the son?
I'm really. All right.
Okay, if you don't want to do that, then I need you to set that gun down, and I need you to meet law enforcement outside. Okay?
Yeah, I'm already outside. I'm trying to go back, but I'm not sure how to.
I want you to go put the gun inside.
It's already secured.
Where is it secured at?
It's secured in a lockbox.
Okay, and you said your address was 1.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Your last name. Who's this phone that you're calling me from?
What's the other one? It's another my phone as well. I don't know the number. I just got this phone.
Okay. Are you out on the property right now?
I'm in. I can't think. I'm in the car.
What kind of car are you? Take a deep breath for me, okay? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. What kind of car are you in? What kind of car are you in?
Forte.
What color is it?
White.
Okay, you're doing a good job. I just want you to take a deep breath, okay? I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to sit there and wait for law enforcement to come, okay? There's going to be a bunch of them coming. I don't want you to freak out. I want you to keep your hands where they can see them, okay? They're going to give you instructions when they get there. You need to follow those instructions to the T, okay?
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, where's your wife and her son? Are they still inside?
Yes.
Where did you shoot them at?
I don't know.
You're not going to try to go anywhere, correct?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm here. I'm here.
Where's the lockbox at?
The lockbox in the car.
Can you throw the lockbox out of the car? Let me know where you're putting that lockbox.
Yeah.
Where's that lockbox?
Right here. Right here.
Can you set it on the ground outside?
Yeah.
I need you to do that for me. Set the lockbox on the ground outside and let me know when you've done that.
Yeah.
I need you to talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you to talk to me. I need you to put that lockbox on the ground outside if you're going to wait in your vehicle. I don't want that weapon anywhere near you when law enforcement gets there.
Yeah.
Can you put that lockbox outside?
Yeah.
Okay, do that for me right now and let me know when it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hear anything moving.
I did it. I did it.
The lockbox is outside on the ground now?
Yes.
Okay, and you're still inside the car, correct?
Yeah, I'm inside. I'm inside.
Do you have any other weapons with you in the car?
No. No.
Where did you shoot them at?
I don't know. I was trying to get them off, man. I shot them. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Take a deep breath.
I don't know, man.
Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, okay?
She was dabbing me, trying to get in, while he was trying to hit me and trying to
get me. What's important right now is that you do your best to stay calm, okay? What's done is done. You can't change that. But what you can change is how we move forward from here, okay? I need you to take a deep breath and stay calm. You hear?
Yeah.
Where's your hands at right now?
No, sorry.
Can you keep them on the top of the steering wheel for me? There's going to be several officers coming. I don't want you to give them any reason to think you may have another weapon.
Okay.
Keep your hands where they can see them. And you just keep me on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
How long ago did this happen?
Oh, goodness. The kids are inside.
There's kids inside?
Yeah, the kids are inside. The man is by himself in the room. Yes, the kids are inside by themselves.
How old are the kids?
Like 5 and 6.
Okay, and you didn't shoot them, did you?
Oh, no! The kids
They're locked in their room?
No, they're not locked. They're in the room. Doors open. Do you want me to go back inside?
No, I want you to stay in the car.
Okay, all right.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car until an officer there tells you otherwise.
Yeah.
You're still in the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep me on the phone, okay? What are the kids' names inside?
Oh my goodness. And yes.
Okay.
Blood pressure. You blood pressure.
I don't want you to do anything right now except sit in that car. I don't want you to move. I don't want you to get out. I don't want you to do anything but sit in that car and keep your hands on that steering wheel, okay?
Okay.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep your hands on the steering wheel. Tell me how the fight started.
I was coming in the house. The alarm was off. But the alarm went off. And so I came to the house because I turned the electricity off and turned everything off, leaving. So when the alarm came on and somebody had to do something with the cameras were turned around or whatever. And so I came inside the house and see that everything was on. And so ex-wife said my son was here. And so I was going inside trying to turn the lights off, and we had to bicker about some lights or whatever. And I said no, because the lights are in my name, so I turned it off until she can get everything in her name. And she go inside the house. She kind of jumped with me. We went to the doorway, pushed through the doorway, and her son came from behind me, and attacked from behind me. And she pushed her, and she just said, "Get him, Jim." You know, and so he was trying to fight me, and she was trying to hold me while he was hitting me, and so they basically broke into the house, and I had the lights turned on, and they turned the cameras and everything on. So when they attacked me when I went in there to turn the lights on, that's when they attacked me.
Okay, and you were just trying to defend yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, remember what I said. You can't control what's already been done, but you can control how we move forward from here, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want you to be alarmed by the amount of people coming. I don't want you to get scared and panic and try to run anywhere. I want you to do your best to remain as calm as you can and just sit in that vehicle until law enforcement tells you otherwise, okay?
Okay.
You're doing good at remaining calm so far. I don't want anything to escalate from here.
Okay.
And that lockbox is outside of the car, correct?
Yes, sir.
And there's no other weapons in the car?
No.
Okay. Any pets or anything in the house?
No.
Where do you work?
I don't work anywhere.
What do you do throughout the day? Any hobbies or anything you like to do? My name's Chris. I just want you to know that I appreciate you being cooperative with me and listening to me.
Okay.
I can start giving you directions.
Okay. Enforcement's arriving on scene. I'm going to give you some instructions that they're asking me to tell you, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to follow these instructions to the best of your ability, okay?
Okay.
I want you to open your car door, and I want you to step out slowly with both of your hands up in the air, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Put me on speaker. Keep your phone in your left hand, okay?
Okay. You do it right now?
Yes, do it right now.
Okay.
When deputies arrived at the Daytona Park Estates home just before 8 p.m., 47-year-old Michael D. Williams was sitting in a vehicle parked in the driveway. He surrendered and was taken into custody without incident. Officers then entered the home and found both victims, 48-year-old Marcia E. Banks Williams and her son, 28-year-old Robert Adams, deceased in the house. Adams's two children, ages 5 and 6, were also found in the house, unharmed. Detectives determined the defendant and his ex-wife had been involved in an ongoing dispute over domestic issues, including electrical power to the house. The couple was both still living together following their divorce in June. They had been married for 10 years. The victim and defendant had each called the sheriff's office on occasion over the past several months to document verbal arguments about the property and living arrangements. However, there were no allegations of domestic violence or any threats of violence. Williams explained he had shut off the power to the house, locked the electrical panel, and left. He said he returned to discover the victims had cut the lock, restored power, and placed a new lock on the panel. That led to the argument that led to Williams fatally shooting both victims. The 47-year-old said he was attacked, held down, and repeatedly punched in the face during the argument, but he did not have any apparent injuries that would indicate a significant physical altercation, other than some superficial scratches. Williams's criminal history includes arrests several years ago in another jurisdiction for domestic battery, child abuse, and battery on a law enforcement officer, but he was not convicted of any of those charges. The shooter was transported to the Volusia County Branch Jail after his interview with detectives. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and remained held with no bond.
medical. I think I killed my mommy.
A Las Vegas woman called 911 and calmly confessed to killing her mother.
Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Medical. I think I killed my mommy.
What's your address? Why do you think you killed your mom?
Because I did. I murdered her.
How did you do that?
Yeah. I broke the table on her head and I broke it.
You did what with the table? Can I get medical? Medical 8759? Where are you?
I'm at my mom's house. I'll give you the address.
You said...
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do to her?
I killed her.
How did you kill her? You said something about a table?
I broke the table on her head.
You dropped the table on her head?
I broke the table on her head and I cut her neck off.
And you cut what?
Her neck off.
Where are you at now?
I'm in the car drinking the water.
What kind of car are you in?
Around 2:30 a.m. on October 26, 2022, 28-year-old Hind Bustami made the chilling confession, but she fled the scene. First responders who arrived pronounced Afaf Hussanin dead at the scene due to multiple lacerations. 3 hours later, Hind was stopped by the California Highway Patrol in Barstow. The officer pulled her over and said she had blood on her clothing and cuts on her hands. She allegedly told detectives that she and her mother had gotten into a fight, during which Hind hit Afaf over the head with a glass tabletop, shattering it. She then allegedly admitted to using the glass table shards to stab her mother to death. Interviews with neighbors after the murder turned up footage from a Ring camera video of a Honda Accord, associated with Hind and carrying California plates, leaving the residence around 2:30 a.m. Previously, the 28-year-old had been arrested at Las Vegas's Harry Reid International Airport on August 31st after allegedly dining and dashing. They found her near baggage claim, where court documents allege she was belligerent with officers, saying she was being harassed because cops had never seen anyone as pretty as her. Additionally, they discovered a bench warrant out for her arrest tied to a misdemeanor battery case against a security guard, dating back to June 1st, 2022, during which the arresting officer wrote that she was too intoxicated to sign the citation. She had then failed to appear for an arraignment in July. The Las Vegas Police Department had responded to 12 calls for service at the mother's home that year, including 7 for family disturbances, 1 for an alleged attempt to take her life, and 1 for an alleged missing person report.
Usually 10 o'clock or later, they would just be screaming in the backyard. I could always hear the screaming and yelling, so I just try to keep to myself. And of course, shortly after, the screaming, their police presence would be involved and things would get settled down, and then a week later it'd happen again.
Afaf's co-worker had also called 911 before Hind's arrest made the news to report the victim missing. Afaf previously told the caller she was scared because Hind had threatened to kill her. The 28-year-old now awaits extradition to Nevada to face charges of killing her mother. November started with the death of a well-known celebrity, Aaron Carter. When Aaron's housekeeper arrived at the musician's California home on November 6, 2022, she made a devastating discovery.
About Aaron, I was just calling to see if there's any way you guys could send an officer to go check in on him. The thing is, he's a very heavy drug user, and he's inhaling computer duster, and he was doing it all night.
Has Aaron made statements since you last spoke to him about potentially hurting himself or committing suicide or anything?
He hasn't made statements about hurting himself, but he's made statements about, hurting other people.
By the time paramedics arrived on the scene, he was already dead. Authorities have not released an official cause of death, but it's believed to have been an accidental overdose. Days later, it came to light that a welfare check was requested at 2 a.m. on Friday, and Aaron's live-in housekeeper opened for the police. When Erin found out, he allegedly told her to leave him alone, which she did until that Saturday morning. Then, as usual, the housekeeper took coffee up to the singer's room and knocked on the door. Inside, Erin's dog responded in what was described as an extremely agitated state. That's when the caller made this discovery. A source close to Erin's on and off fiancée, Melanie Martin, said he had missed a rehab session scheduled the night before he passed. The couple had also had a public argument while Erin was live on TikTok days before.
Don't care anymore, blah, 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 blah. I'm not... Leave me alone, Melanie. God, dude, can't you take a hint? She just told me that you're going to die. Wow.
The message from Melanie seemed to be related to something she had seen him doing online, despite him saying he was doing bi-weekly drug tests. And just hours before he died, Erin talked about an upcoming TV show and the tattoos he was planning on getting in an Instagram Live.
Yeah, your boy's going into TV. Ain't that right, Yodi?
Oh, hell yeah.
We can't give y'all too much, but give him the vague rundown, Yodi.
They're making a TV show about you, man.
The musician had often been in the headlines for his struggle with mental health and addiction, but most recently, the 34-year-old focused on his sobriety and work. Erin shot to fame back in the late 1990s as a pop singer, releasing 4 studio albums, starting with his self-titled debut album in 1997 when he was only 9 years old. His brother, Nick Carter, is a member of the boy band the Backstreet Boys. Chilling audio from a murder scene in Weambula, Queensland, Australia, reveals the horror moment cop-killer brothers opened fire on 4 officers and a neighbor, tragically killing 3. As one of the victims begged for her life at time she was gunned down.
Believe PLY2 may be discharging rounds. Shots fired. Appears that PLY2 is attempting to reload. Here to PLY1 potentially taking a round here. PLY1, no movement. No movement from number 2 and appears to be blood on the ground.
Gareth Train, alongside his former school principal brother Nathaniel and ex-teacher wife Stacy, shot dead Queensland police officers 29-year-old Rachel McCrow and 26-year-old Matthew Arnold as they approached his property at about 4:30 p.m. in December 2022. The trio, dressed in camouflage and heavily armed, opened fire on the officers as they arrived at the Train family's homestead to investigate the disappearance of Nathaniel, who hadn't been heard from since October. Since this story is still developing, the details are few and far between, so I will do a full update soon. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss it. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.